Peace and love, creatives. Well, as you saw, this was initially a sketch in my sketchbook that I just loved so much how it came out that I decided to put it on a bigger piece of paper and paint it. I'm using my new Mission Gold watercolor paints to do this painting, and yeah, I just kind of went with, like, in my head, like, if you watch Star Wars and like Clone Wars and all that stuff, you would know a character named Ahsoka Tano, and she gives me, this character that I drew gives me Ahsoka Tano vibes and also like Maleficent vibes as well. So it's kind of like a mash between the both of them. And I think she came out really, really pretty. I love what I did on her headpiece, and just the whole look of the character came out really, really nice. I wanted to make it seem like a glow effect. I know I'm obsessed with getting it, but errors were made while trying to make that effect, but it's okay. I really do love this piece and the way it came out. So would I do make any changes to my final piece if I could? Yeah, of course. I think we all would, as creative people. When we look at our finished product, usually 9 times out of 10 we're like, oh well, I could have done this different or that different. But I had fun during the process. It was a great experience. As you saw, my paints are still sticky, so while I was trying to get paint on my paintbrush from the blue, it stuck to the paintbrush and fell on my page. It was funny. Here, the palette that I have made for my Mission Gold paints, if you didn't see that video, I used my Caran d'Ache watercolor pencil tin, and it works great. I'm using the back as the palette, which is nice. It does kind of like beat up into like a little area, but I don't mind that. I can work with that, so I was okay with that. For the most part, I enjoyed mixing on it. It was fun. As far as the way I approached the piece, I know where I wanted to go with it, and I'm getting a little bit more confident in my painting abilities. So I kind of like jumped in, head first, you know what I mean? I dived in. And that's probably where I made my mistake. I didn't really swatch my colors before putting them down, besides the initial swatch of the actual paint. But that's okay. I still really do enjoy the way it came out. I love the way it came out. The glow is probably a little over the top, but I'm okay with that because it's my piece and it's what I wanted to do, and I like the way it came out. So yeah. Here I was really worried about losing the lines I made for her headpiece when I put the color down, and that's why I kind of like went lighter with the color. And I don't know, I kind of like, at the end of it, I was like, you made the lines, you can make them up again, get over yourself. So I go a little bit darker eventually. Well, we're like 5 minutes into this video, and I never acknowledged it because I don't know. It never occurred to me that I would get 100 subscribers on my channel, which I do have right now. And I just wanted to thank everyone who has subscribed and continues to watch my videos. If you didn't subscribe and you don't feel like subscribing, that's fine. I just appreciate you watching my videos. But I just think it's cool. I have 100 people who are, interested in my art journey and are watching my art journey. And, thank you. It gives me motivation and sometimes even courage to continue to maybe pursue something that I would probably just oh, okay, yeah, I'll do it, and then never get to it kind of thing. So thank you for subscribing and being here and commenting and hanging out with me and maybe even drawing with me. Thank you. This is one of the areas where I wish I would have left it where it was, kind of maybe just accentuate the already existing glow that I had laid down, but not on her headpiece. But it was too late, and like I said, I like the way it came out. I love the glowy effect, but I don't know, I feel like her headpiece gets lost in the glow and it didn't look right in the end completely. You let me know in the comments if I have succeeded in making it look cool or if it's borderline offensive. I would love to hear what you have to say. I'm having a lot of fun playing with the Mission Gold paints. I think they might be up there in my favorite watercolors. I actually, before I even thought about purchasing these watercolors, I had purchased a set of Paul Rubens watercolors, and I was like, okay, this is the last set I'm getting. I'm not gonna get another set. And lo and behold, Lindsay the Frugal Crafter is like, hey, if you're in the market for watercolors, I suggest you snag these up because they're a good price right now. And it was the Mission Gold ones, and I snagged them up, and I have not even touched the Paul Rubens paints yet. So look forward to that in a video coming up, hopefully soon. Maybe not, who knows. But it will be coming out eventually. I'm having a lot of fun with these watercolors, so I want to give them the attention they deserve. Now this color right here it's just my favorite. I want to do a complete piece with just that blue that I did for her face features. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. I'm in love with that color. It's just that gorgeous. I'm gonna get the swatch so I can find out what the color is. Okay, it was cobalt turquoise. That's what it was. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I didn't know much of what I wanted to do with my character, but I knew as soon as I swatched that cobalt blue, I'm like, oh yes, I'm doing something with that. If I have to force it into my painting, that color is going to be in my painting. So there's that. And that's why her facial features have the cobalt turquoise hue. That's what it's called. And yeah, here I'm just darkening up the headpiece, telling myself to trust my feelings and use the force to find those lines when I'm done. Yeah, once my background dried, I felt like it was lacking in the darkness that I was looking for it to have. So I go in and put a little bit more darkness in there. I have to remember, I forgot who said it, but there's an artist who's like, in order to make a nice straight line with a paintbrush, just put the paintbrush on the paper and go, and don't pick it up until you're done with that line. And I kind of messed up on one of her eyes with that being said, because I didn't trust the process of keeping that paintbrush on the paper until my line was done. But I'm working on it. It is something that I'm working on, and I'm sure that I will eventually get the hang of it, because practice makes perfect, right? Or at least maybe better. Maybe not perfect, but better, right? I just love the way her eyes like came out very like out of this worldy kind of look to it, and like she's, in my opinion, beautiful, but mysterious and dangerous, and she just looks cool, like a cool alien of some sort. I really like the way I drew her. Of course, when I was when I was done with the piece and I'm looking at it, I realized a couple of missed proportions that I did. I'm not going to point it out because I don't want you to see it if you don't see it already. But I was done with the piece. Like, pen, paper, everything is not only down, it's put away. Everything is put away. And I'm looking at my painting and I just see, a little bit of offness. I was like, oh no, like why? I would have honestly rather not have seen it at all at this point. Like, why? But like I said, I still really like the way she came out. She's just so cute. So I whipped out my Derwent artist pencils and started making lines with them. I sharpened my point because I felt like I needed a better point in order to do the line work that I wanted to do with this pencil. And honestly, I think I just didn't wait long enough for the paper to dry. But, impatience. I feel like adding the pencil to all of the line work really, really helped for the piece to like pop. It showed the lines, but it didn't like boom, the lines are in your face kind of thing, you know? It also helps clean up the edges and makes them a little bit more crisp, where I kind of like lacked in making crisp edges with my paint. Now this, the white pencil from the Derwent Artist. Oof, that white pencil. It surprised me. Like it was very opaque. I like that white. It was nice. It was buttery, and it did what I needed it to do. It was nice. Very fun to use. Now I'm just trying to match the pencil to the cobalt turquoise hue so that I can just do line work with it. I think I got a pretty good color to match. See how it cleans it up and it doesn't take away anything with the pencil. I like that. And here I go with that turquoise hue again, the cobalt turquoise hue. I cannot say that without messing up. Every time I say it, I mess up. But yes, the cobalt turquoise hue. And I used it for the decoration on her headpiece, the string on her headpiece. And oh my gosh, I just love the way it came out. It might be too much for some, but I like the way it came out. I like it. And that's about almost it for this video. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching and being here, and peace and love. See you in the next one.